Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English GlowMind. I'm Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, everyone. It's so great to be here with you all again.
It's wonderful to have you back, David. And to all our fantastic listeners, thank you so much for joining us today.
Today, we have a very simple and very useful topic, especially for beginners.
That's right, David. We are going to talk about our day, the things we do every single day. It is a wonderful way to learn some basic verbs and everyday vocabulary.
Exactly. But before we begin, if you enjoy learning English with us, please remember to subscribe to our channel, share this episode with your friends who are also learning English, and give us a thumbs up. It really means a lot to us.
Yes, please do. We love hearing from you too, so feel free to leave a comment below about your day or anything you are learning right now.
Okay, Sarah, are you ready to talk about what we do during the day?
Absolutely, David. Let's start with the morning. What do you usually do in the morning?
Well, the very first thing I do is wake up. I usually wake up around 6:30.
6:30, that is quite early. I usually wake up a little later, around 7.
Oh, so you like to sleep in a little. After I wake up, I get out of bed.
Me too. Get out of bed, that is a very important phrase to know.
That's right. After that, I go to the bathroom, I wash my face and brush my teeth.
Wash my face and brush my teeth. These are very common morning actions.
Yes, after that, I head to the kitchen.
Ah, the kitchen. What do you do in the kitchen in the morning?
I usually make breakfast. What do you usually have for breakfast, Sarah?
I often have coffee and toast. Sometimes I eat fruit too, like a banana or an apple.
Coffee and toast, simple and delicious. I usually have tea and some cereal.
Nice. After breakfast, I get dressed. Get dressed means you put on your clothes for the day.
Exactly. I pick out my clothes and put them on. And what do you do after you get dressed, Sarah?
Well, if I'm going out, I put on my shoes and sometimes a jacket too. Put on my shoes, put on a jacket, then I leave the house.
Leave the house. Where do you usually go in the morning?
I usually go to work. I work in an office. Go to work.
I sometimes work from home, but I also go to an office sometimes.
That is interesting. So, David, can you tell us about your full morning routine?
Of course. I wake up around 6:30, then I get out of bed and go to the bathroom. I wash my face and brush my teeth. After that, I go to the kitchen and make tea and have cereal for breakfast. Then I get dressed. If I need to go to the office, I put on my shoes and a jacket. Then I leave the house and go to work.
That is a great morning routine, David. We used so many important verbs there. Let me list them. Wake up, get out of bed, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, go to the kitchen, make breakfast, have breakfast, get dressed, put on shoes, put on a jacket, leave the house, go to work.
Yes, those are all very useful verbs for beginners. Now let's talk about what we do during the day. Sarah, what do you do at work?
At work, I usually sit at my desk and work on my computer. I answer emails and write reports.
Sit at my desk, work on my computer, answer emails, write reports. These are things that many people do at work every day.
That's right. Sometimes I also have meetings with my coworkers. Have meetings. That is when people come together to talk about work.
Exactly. What about you, David? What do you do during the day, especially when you work from home?
When I work from home, I also sit at my desk and use my computer. I might write articles or prepare lessons, and sometimes I have video calls or online meetings.
Write articles, prepare lessons, online meetings. Very useful phrases.
Yes. And then around lunchtime, I have lunch. Have lunch? What do you usually eat for lunch, David?
I often have a sandwich or a salad, something light and easy.
A sandwich or a salad. That sounds healthy. I sometimes bring my lunch from home or I go out to eat.
Go out to eat. That is nice. After lunch, we usually go back to work.
Yes, back to work until the end of the day. What do you do after work, David?
After work, I usually go home. Go home. That is always a great feeling.
What do you do when you get home?
Sometimes I relax on the sofa and watch TV. Relax on the sofa. Watch TV.
That sounds really nice. It is. Sometimes I also cook dinner.
Cook dinner. What do you like to cook, Sarah?
I like to cook pasta or sometimes a simple soup.
Pasta, soup, both are delicious. I like cooking dinner too. Sometimes I try new recipes. That's always fun.
After dinner, what do you usually do, David?
After dinner, I often wash the dishes. Wash the dishes. Not my favorite thing to do, but it has to be done.
I know exactly how you feel. Sometimes I read a book or I call my family or friends.
Read a book, call my family, call my friends. These are all lovely evening activities.
What about you, David? What do you do in the evening?
In the evening, I sometimes go for a walk. Go for a walk. That is good exercise.
Yes, it really is. Or I might listen to music. Listen to music. What kind of music do you enjoy?
I like many different kinds, but in the evening, I usually listen to something calm and relaxing.
That sounds wonderful. Then, before going to bed, what do you do?
I brush my teeth again.
Brush my teeth, a very good habit.
Yes, it is. And then I go to bed. Go to bed. What time do you usually go to bed, Sarah?
I usually try to go to bed around 10:30 or 11.
That is a good time. I usually go to bed a little later, around 11:30.
So, to summarize our whole day, we talked about waking up, getting ready in the morning, going to work or working from home, having lunch, finishing work, going home, relaxing, cooking dinner, going to bed.
Yes, David, we covered so many useful everyday actions. Let's quickly go through some of the key verbs we used today.
Wake up, get out of bed, wash face, brush teeth, make breakfast, have breakfast, get dressed, put on shoes, put on a jacket, leave the house, go to work, sit at my desk, work on my computer, answer emails, write reports, have meetings, write articles, prepare lessons, have lunch, go home, relax, watch TV, cook dinner, wash the dishes, read a book, call family and friends, go for a walk, listen to music, go to bed.
That is such a wonderful list, David. These are all things that people do every day, so learning these phrases is incredibly helpful for beginners.
Absolutely. And remember, you can use all of these phrases to talk about your own day. Try to think about what you do from the moment you wake up until the moment you go to bed, and say it out loud in English.
That's great practice. You can even write it down in a notebook. Writing helps you remember words and phrases much better.
Yes, that is a wonderful idea, David. And don't worry if you don't know all the words yet. Just try your best. You'll learn more and more with each passing day.
Exactly. Learning a new language takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and celebrate every small step forward, because every step counts.
That is such great advice, David. Well, I think we have covered a lot about daily routines today.
I hope our listeners found this episode helpful and easy to follow.
I hope so too, Sarah. It was really fun talking about our daily routines together.
It was, David. And to everyone listening, thank you so much for spending time with us today on English GlowMind.
We truly appreciate you being here.
Yes, thank you. And if you enjoyed this episode and found it useful, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a future lesson.
That's right. And please share this episode with anyone you know who is also learning English. It would mean so much to us.
We love hearing from you too, so please leave a comment below telling us about your day in English, or let us know what topics you would like us to cover in the future.
Yes, we read every single comment and we truly appreciate your feedback. So until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.
Bye for now, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time on English GlowMind.